Okay, you guys, so I'm back today with another video, and the reason you guys hear me talking over this and I'm talking in the video is because when I filmed it, I didn't realize that I had a little song playing in the background and that you could really hear it. So I uploaded the video to YouTube, and YouTube rejected it. They took it down because of copyright issues. So you'll see me just talking over everything. So basically this video is about Black Radiance. They sent me a couple products in the mail. You can see me holding up the bag and a little card that they sent me. They sent me a couple goodies, and basically I'm going to do a full face with all of the products that they sent me, plus some that I went out and purchased. The only products that they did not send me was primer, foundation, concealer, and their contour kit. So I went out and I purchased that with my own money. And the contour kit I already had because I use it every time I do my makeup. That's my favorite contour kit. It's reasonably priced. And then there are going to be two products that I don't use that's not Black Radiance, and that's just because I simply couldn't find them. My local Walmart didn't have it, and I'm at school and we only have like one Walmart, and that's eyebrow products and concealer. So those eyebrow products, the eyebrow products that I use and the concealer will not be Black Radiance, but every other product will be Black Radiance. So that's about it. Stay tuned. Okay, this is the foundation, and this foundation is $4, sis. $4. Like, you can't beat that. It's really, really reasonably priced. So I hope it's really, really good. And that right there is the primer. I picked that up from my local Walmart, and the primer was actually on sale for $2.50, and it's regular like $4.99. So the primer is really good. And I just showed you guys the contour palette, and that's the baked bronzer. I already had the contour palette and the baked bronzer. And the foundations, I picked up 2 tubes simply because I didn't know which color that I was. I was in between the two. So I'll test whichever one out to see which one work, or I may have to use both of them. So that is my favorite contour kit, and I think it's in color medium dark. I use it all the time. You can tell by the packaging. I use it a lot. And I really, really love it. It's reasonably priced. And you also get a highlighter in it. So, you know, it beats paying $40. And the baked bronzer is bomb. Like, the baked bronzer, I haven't used a highlighter since I purchased it. And I love my highlighters. But that baked bronzer is the truth. I already had that one. So that and the contour kit and their eyeliner, I use it on a regular basis, okay? And you can see the little swatch I took of it. It's really bomb. It's their baked bronzer. Go cop that. Get your contour palette. Like, it's bomb, and they're reasonably priced. $6 beats paying $40 or $30 for Anastasia. So that's the gel that they sent me. Okay, so first I'm gonna start off by doing my brows, and I'm just jumping right into it. So I'm doing my brows, and all the products that I'm using, by the way, are drugstore products. They are all reasonably priced. Okay, so let me take off my lashes, cause yeah, this is how I went to class earlier that day, and I came home and filmed. But I did clean my face. I don't have anything on. I just took my lashes off so we can get right into it. Okay. So I'm just making sure that my pencil is an eyebrow spoolie at the end, and it's a pencil at the other end. That is a NYX pencil also. So basically I'm just brushing my brows, getting everything together, you know. And I'm lining my brows with concealer. The concealer that I use for my brows, that I only like to use for my brows, is LA Pro Girls concealer, and that's what I'm using. The brush is from the crayon case. And so basically I'm just blending out the concealer. And that same concealer that I have on my hand, I'm going to take it and I am going to prime my eyes with it. And that's what I'm going to use as my eyeshadow primer instead of using an actual eyeshadow primer. I like using concealer. So I'm going to take this Berry Vibes palette that they sent to me. That's one of the goodies that they sent to me. And I'm going to use 3 colors out of the palette, okay? So I'm going to use the gold at the top, and the one next to it is a nude, and then I'm going to use that purple, and those are the 3 colors that we're going to use because that's the kind of vibes that I like. So I'm probably going to end up doing, I'm going to end up doing a half cut crease with it, and basically I'm just taking a little nude color and I'm going on the outside, and we're just gonna put that on the outside. I have cut crease actually. So and basically what I'm doing right here is I'm going to cut my crease. So this is how I cut my crease because I have hooded eyes. So that's how I get an exact mark on cutting my crease, and I'm still cutting it. I take a little time to get it precise and neat, okay? And there we got it cut almost. We almost finished. Almost. Okay, it's done now. So I have my crease all cut, and that's just on one eye. So I'm going to go in my palette, and I'm going to go in now with the gold. After I went in with the nude, I'm going to go in with the gold, and I'm going to put that in the part that I just cut. I'm going to put it all over the part that I just cut. And that brush is by CC and CC. I don't even think they sell their brushes anymore. I can't find them anywhere. But yes, I did switch brushes to another one, but it's still by CC and CC. Came in the same set. It's just my favorite one. I'm so mad that I had to do a voiceover because of background noise. So I finished the gold part on up, and now I'm about to go in with the purple. And basically, I'm just going to put that in the end, almost kind of like smoke it out at the edge. And then we'll have our half cut crease. Okay, so now I pretty much smoked it out like I wanted, and I'm just still kind of like blending and getting it kind of the way I want it. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to clean it up just a tad. So now I'm going to go in with the eyeliner gel that they sent to me. It's by Black Radiance. I also have this product already, but they sent me a new one in the mail, so I'm going to use the one that they sent me. And the brush that I'm using is from the crayon case. And I'm just lining my lining my eyes with it. I don't like doing wings, so I'm not doing wings. Like, I just don't care for them. And so right there, that's the mascara that they sent me. And this is my first time using that. So we're going to see how that is. And it's their lash lengthening mascara. So now moving on to the face, finally we have the primer, and I'm going to prime my skin with this. This is my first time using it. It's different for me because I'm used to using primers out of a pump, and basically this one is kind of like you know, I guess you could say it's kind of like a cream. So they didn't give me a brush or anything with it. You just basically have to, I guess, use your fingers. I'm sure you can use a brush. I was trying to read the directions to see if they told you how to use it, but they did not. So I just ended up using my fingers, putting it on, and we just went, what is this? Like, yeah. So we're priming my skin, as you can see, and I actually like the way it's turning out. It's giving me the matte look that I need, and it is a matte primer, okay? So this primer actually really turned out to be bomb. And like I said, my local Walmart had them on sale for $2.50, and they're regularly $4.99. So I'm so glad I copped it, and I'm definitely going to use this on a regular basis and definitely on my clients. Right here, you can kind of see the difference. At least I can. You can see that on the left side, it's matte, and on the other side, you know, it's just my regular skin. So there we have it. And I'm just going to finish priming the rest of my face with that primer. I should have put on a headband because my hair was just getting in the way. And as you can see, the primer is white. It's white. But it doesn't make a difference. So the primer actually turned out being really, really good. And I really like the way my skin looked. And it's their refining skin primer. And it is matte, okay? Don't forget that. And go cop that. Because I have never used a $4, $5 primer that was that good. Like, ever. And I've tried primers. So it was really bomb, okay? And I really like it. The way it made my skin look. So I'm just super excited. And I'm definitely going to try that on my clients, okay? So basically right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out what color foundation I want to use. I mix a lot of my foundations. Sometimes the same brand. So I'm just basically trying to get my color. And so right there I'm mixing both of them. One of them was cinnamon and one of them was rum spice. So I'm going to mix them together and see if I like the way they look or should I just use one of them. So that's a little bottle, and it comes kind of like with a little plastic spatula. It's not a pump or anything like that. I'm also used to using pumps. So the spatula wasn't hard to work with at all. It was actually pretty neat to work with. As you can see me right there, I'm just mixing everything all up. And I'm taking the end of my concealer brush and I'm mixing it and I'm mixing it and I'm mixing it. And we're about to see if I like that color or should I just pick one. So I'm putting it on, as you can see. And it's already looking a little too dark for me, a little too red for me than what I like to use. So I'm really not feeling it, but we're gonna get my foundation brush and we're gonna blend it out to see if I can work with it. And I'm really still not feeling it, like the color. So I'm like, we're gonna test it out. We're gonna go with the lightest color. The cinnamon was a little too dark for me, for my liking. It was a little too dark, and it did have orange undertones. Like the undertones were extremely orange in the cinnamon. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to use rum spiced. That's the one that I'm going to go with. And you can see I'm just applying it all over my face. And this is the rum spice. And basically, I'm just testing it out to see if I actually am going to like it. I should have wiped the other one off, but I was like, forget that. We just going to cover this up. My face already primed. We're just going to keep moving along. So the foundation is really lightweight. It's not thick. It definitely can be an everyday foundation. It's really lightweight, but you do get coverage from it. As you can see, it still has a lot of orange undertones. So if you have orange undertones, this is the foundation for you. It really has a lot of orange undertones. The two colors that I had, at least, the rum spice and the cinnamon, they had extreme undertones, especially the cinnamon. So I really like the way the rum spice look after everything, started oxidizing and all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a full face with the rum spice. After I see the way that side looks, I'm just still blending it out. And I'm like, okay, yeah, we can work with that. I like the way it looked after I finished it. So I'm just going back in with the rum spice on the other side. You can see all my little hairs getting in the way. I will never do my face without my band again for my hair, because I had the hardest time doing it. So I'm just spreading it all over. And that's a little spatula. It's a little plastic white spatula that's at the end. And it was actually convenient because you can just, dab your foundation on. Look at the hairs. It's so annoying. So basically now what I'm doing is I'm just going in and I'm blending out the foundation. Now what I must say about this foundation is that it dries quickly, so you have to move very fast. I don't think I was moving slow, but I don't think I was moving fast either. I was moving at the pace that I normally move at, but it kind of started to dry a little bit, and I was like, what is this? Like, what is life? And my brush was a little dirty. This is like one of my favorite foundation brushes. The brush came from Walmart. It's an Equate brush. It's really good. And I had just found it was packed away in one of my traveling bags. But I switched to my Real Techniques brush because that one was dirty. And I did not like the way, you know, it was doing my makeup, making it streaky. So I went ahead and went in with my Real Techniques brush. This is actually a sculpting brush. It's not a foundation brush. And I like the way it started to blend out my foundation. So I just rolled with it, okay? You can see the orangeness. You see those orange undertones? Yes. Their makeup has extreme orange undertones in the foundation. So I'm still just applying it everywhere. Trying to get it in. And I really don't like to swipe my foundation. I kind of like to pat it in. But since it was drying, I was like swiping and trying to pat. But it just dried so fast. I didn't expect it to. Look at my hair. This is ridiculous. So it caused me to have to swipe a lot because it was drying so fast. And I was just like, okay. So I know I need to apply foundation one side at a time when I use this. But it actually turned out pretty good. And right there, the brush that I'm using is just a brush that I use to always blend out my foundations with. And it makes me look all smooth and pretty. And I'm just blending, making sure that everything is blended out perfectly. Okay, and the brush is really, really soft. I got a set of them. I think it was like 13 or 15 of them. And they're the oval brushes. So now I'm going in with the concealer. And it's L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. This is actually a dupe for NARS Cosmetics concealer. If you're a fan of theirs, like I am. Except the price difference is amazing because I think a tube of NARS is like $30 to $40. It's really expensive for a little tube of concealer like that, but it's bomb, okay? So this one is a dupe. It's lightweight. It's creamy. That's why I like this concealer a lot, and I like NARS. But for a dupe, this one is hella good, and I think it's like $10. So you do the math, sis. You do the math. And plus, this was a drugstore product video. So, I didn't use any high-end products. And I'm just so proud of myself. And actually, there are some good drugstore makeup products that you can go out and purchase. Like Black Radiance, like I'm showing you guys. So I'm taking my beauty blender and I'm blending it in. This beauty blender is by Beauty Blender. It's the black one. It's not my fave. I like the pink one. Like, the pink one is my favorite. But I'm going to use this one because I paid $25 for it. Yes, I paid $25 for a sponge. Yep, I did. I did. But I still use it. I like it a little bit, but the pink one is just my all-time favorite. Like, the pink beauty blender is the best to me. That's just my opinion. But this one is cool, I guess. I paid $25 for it, so you know I'm gonna roll with it. So I blended out pretty much all my concealer, as you can see. And I hadn't did my eyes like that with concealer in a long time. I don't know what made me do that. I actually have a different way of doing it. But anyway, we just rolled with it that day and just went with it. So I'm still telling you guys about the foundation. That's the color Rum Spice. Now we're going to go in with the contour palette. And basically, like I told you, it's in the color medium deep. And we're going to contour with it. So I cannot remember the name of this brush, but the brush came from TJ Maxx. Most of the time I get my brushes from TJ Maxx. I hardly ever pay full price for brushes because I like finding deals, okay? So basically what I'm doing is I'm going in and I'm contouring my face with their palette. Their contour palette does not come with a contour brush. Just to let you guys know, it's just the palette, but it's bomb. It's my favorite. And we're just going to go in and we're going to blend it out, blend that contour out, okay? So So I'm just doing my nose now, as you can see. I really don't do harsh contours where like you can really see them. I kind of like my contour to be contoured but natural, if that makes sense. But I'm contouring my nose. I'm done with that. So I'm going to go in now with this powder. The powder is from Makeup Revolution. This is my favorite setting powder that I use, and I always set my under eyes with it. This one you can buy in Ulta. It's really reasonably priced. I think it's like $7 or something like that. It's really cheap. But I like it because of the golden undertones. It doesn't leave me ashy under the eyes, and I don't get flashbacks. So this powder has become one of my faves, and I just absolutely love it. Like, I love it, as you can see. And yeah, me personally, I don't like to bake, so I don't bake. That's not me. But I set my my under eyes. So pretty much basically right after I put my powder on, I dust it off. I don't let it sit. The only part that I let sit is on my nose. So I'm just telling you right there, I don't like baking because, you know, that ain't me. That ain't me. I do use other powders. I do use Dermablend and other high-end products, but Dermablend is a little on the pricey side, so this is a drugstore video. And right where I'm putting it at under my contour is where I like to use my Dermablend. Dermablend is a translucent powder that does not leave flashback. It is worth every penny, okay, sis? But we ain't using that today. We're going to use this Makeup Revolution and we're going to roll with it. So I'm just basically dusting it off. So another way that you can prevent flashback is to use a powder of your skin tone, like a foundation powder. And you can go in and you can dust your powder off with it. But I don't do all that because I just like the golden undertones that it leaves me under my eyes. And I don't look ashy. This was actually my first time putting it under my contour. So yeah, we're going to see how this come out. But yeah, I'm just dusting it off. And I just like the golden look that it gives me. And that's me after I've dusted the powder off. I didn't use any foundation powder on top of it or anything. And that's it, sis. Like, it's what it do. The foundation was bomb. The contour palette is bomb. Like, Black Radiance Products are bomb. Like, check me out. So now I'm going to go in with Urban Decay setting spray. I could not find a setting spray for Black Radiance either. But I'm definitely going to be on the lookout because I was told that they do have one. So I'm definitely going to be on the lookout. So I'm just going to spray my whole face with this setting spray. Urban Decay is holy grail, okay? So now I'm going to go in with a lipstick. They sent me this lipstick. And this is a matte lipstick. And I'm so glad they sent me a matte lipstick because I love matte lipsticks. So what I'm going in now with is a lip liner. And my lip liner is from a hair store. It's a local hair store. And I think the brand of the lip liner is like NK Cosmetics or something like that. It's $1, okay? I always get it when I go in a hair store. So the lipstick that they gave me is matte. And it gives me like these berry vibes. I wasn't sure about me liking the color because I was like, this is not really me. But I fell in love with this color. Like, this color is bomb, okay? Once I put my lip liner on and I got the look that I was going for, I was like, I like this. Like, I really like this. It gave me berry vibes. Like, I loved it. Like, this is now one of my favorite lipsticks, and I keep it in my purse with a lip liner. My favorite, okay? And I also like how matte it turned out. Like, look at that. Bomb. Okay? Bomb. I love it. So, I'm definitely copping some more colors in that brand because I actually like how the matte look turned out. And it's not a hard or, dry matte. It's, like, comfortable. So now we're going to put lashes on. I put lashes on at the end because I just feel like that's the icing on the cake. Like, I always put my lashes on last because it just take you from a 10 to, I don't even know. Like, you're already a 10, but it take you, I don't even know. But, sis, you put them lashes on at the end. I got my lashes on. That's $4 foundation that you see. All drugstore products. Black Radiance Products. Bomb. Black Radiance Products are the truth, okay? Like, they the truth. I don't know what else to tell y'all. They the truth. I love the foundation. That's definitely a foundation that I'm going to use on my clients. The primer, I absolutely love, love, love. And the baked bronzer is what I'm going to finish off with right here. And like I told you guys, this was already my favorite. Like, their baked bronzer. Like, look at that. You can see it's not too much, but I like it. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I tell everybody, like, this is my favorite. This is my favorite baked bronzer. And I own high-end baked bronzers, but that one is my favorite. So, Black Radiance definitely does this thing with their products. Like, look at that. So basically, I'm just telling you guys how bomb their products is and how I like it and all that gibberish. And I'm telling you about the 2 products that I use that weren't Black Radiance products. And I definitely will be buying it. Like I said, I'm going to definitely use this foundation and concealer. Not the concealer, I'm sorry. And the primer on my clients, most definitely. The color, again, is Rum Spice. So you guys can remember if you're my skin complexion. The primer, I'm definitely going back to buy the rest of the primers because $250, you cannot beat that. And it's done better than some high-end primers that I own. I kid you not. I kid you not. And I like matte primers because my skin is kind of like... sometimes I'm oily. It just depends on the season. Sometimes I'm oily, sometimes I'm dry, but I really like matte primers. I don't like a oily or greasy looking face. I hate it. So, I fell in love with this primer. And the price, of course. Like, and I'm not just saying this. I really, really like it. This look came out bomb. I was not expecting this. I was so skeptical about using $4 foundation because I bought Fit Me and I hate Fit Me. Fit Me is trash, okay? I would buy this any day over Fit Me. Any day. I hate Fit Me foundation. I hate it. I hate ColourPop's foundation. I don't know if I'm not using it right, but I bought everything. I just don't like it. But this Black Radiance foundation, I'm definitely purchasing more. Like, it's bomb. It's lightweight. It doesn't. The only downside that I would say about the foundation is it doesn't come with a pump. But the spatula is actually, it's actually pretty cool. So, you know, I'll take that any day, especially for the price. Like, you can't beat that. Like I said, girl, it's bomb. And that's basically what I'm telling you. Like, every product that they sent me was bomb. Like, look at that lipstick. Every time I look at that lipstick, I get so excited because I wasn't expecting it. So right now, what I'm about to do is I'm about to go in my contour palette and I'm going to take the highlighter that I've never used before, shockingly. And I'm going to add that to the baked bronzer. Okay. Like, okay. I see. I probably should have used a different brush, but you see it, you see it, you see it. Okay. Boom. And that's it, as you can see. Like, that's it. Like, you see the highlight. You see it, you see the lipstick. That lipstick color is bomb. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. That's it.